it doesn't matter who you speak to in France, doesn't matter where you go. I can just walk down the road, walking the dogs, perfectly minding my own business, and I'll see Jean-Claude, and first of all he will mention the weather, oh, it's very hot today, oh, it's very wet today, oh, it's very dry today or cold today. And then the next thing is, oh, did you know so-and-so has asparagus in their shop in so-and-so? And did you know that Mrs. Dalane has some new pork chops in this week? And like, everyone just wants to share tips on everything. And when I first came here, they were so horrified that a woman of my age couldn't cook. And I just never bothered to learn to cook. My mum wasn't much of a cook. I lived in London. We have takeaways on every corner, and I worked long hours. So if I got home at 8, 9 o'clock at night, I really wasn't interested in cooking anything. I might do beans on toast, which would horrify you, Sylvia, I'm sure, as it does most French people.
No, I love beans on toast. Not horrified at all.
I've tried giving them beans on toast here, and that's
no.
But yeah, so I have beans on toast or Kentucky Fried Chicken or McDonald's. I'm sorry about that, everyone, but when you work long hours, you don't cook when you come home. And so coming here, Claudette, when I would go to see her, she would say, oh, yeah, I've made this pan perdu. Do you want the recipe? And I would say, not really, because I don't cook. And she was utterly, like, why don't you cook? And it dawned on me quite early on as well when we came out here that we are at least 10 minutes drive from the nearest shop. The shops do not open on a Sunday. The shops are open all night long like they are in London. So you have to be really organised about food here, and you have to learn to cook. And so Claudette tried to teach me to cook with some success at first. Mark was better than me. And then the bread man who delivers our bread, he would put recipes in the post box. And then the postman started putting recipes in the post box. And basically I got this awful reputation for being the woman who couldn't cook. I already had the reputation for having my septic tank blow up the day we moved in, and which got me the nickname Madame Maid, which is very good. But I also was the woman who can't cook. And so everyone tried to teach me, and it's taken quite a long time, but I can actually now cook pan perdu. I can cook carbonade flamande. I can cook la mécouche, or tarte flambée as it's called, and tarte tatin, because my neighbours would not let go. They just wouldn't let it be. So they said, no, you must learn to cook. So I had to cook. And then when we're cooking, they often tell me stories, about food from the past, and you don't put the bread upside down. And quite often French people don't know why they do this, which is completely normal, because you just grow up knowing never put the baguette on the table upside down, but you don't question it because your mum tells you that. So I love to look into these things and find out why. So,
yes, your book is filled with these lovely facts and also historical references, and you do a lot of research, because it looks, it's a lot of fun, and it has a lot of humor. There's a lot of research behind